Hey, my elevators. This is Elle Beecham coming to you from my sweet abode. But listen, so Beyonce has a new album and it's called Renaissance. And she has several songs on there that I'm probably going to group into this YouTube video simply because it all goes together. One of them is called Cuff. And Cuff pretty much talks about her ready to be in an intimate relationship, not a relationship, but just have sex with someone, and she's ready to cuff. And when I do this, my friends kind of know what I'm talking about, and that's kind of put somebody in a headlock because we are about to get busy. The next song is Thick, and she has one more that slips my mind right now. Oh, Church Girl. Is it Church Girl? Church something. Church. I think it's Church Girl. But all of these songs, she is pretty much liberating the female species. Like in Church Girl, she's basically saying, even though, I grew up in the church or whatever, like I'm ready to release all of that and I'm ready to act bad. Like I'm ready to be out here having some intimate connections and relationships with people. And I've been on that, right? If I am attracted to you, with you, and you and I are vibing, and that's something that I want to do, or if I'm ready to take it to a different level, like I grant myself permission to do what it is I want to do. I don't tell myself that I have to go by a certain, book of rules and standards and all of this. I make my own rules for myself as well as my body and my temple. I do what I want to do. Now, it's other people in the world who may call people like myself names, right? But I'm a free spirit. I'm free at heart. I'm at liberty to do what I want to do. But see, here's the gag. I'm not the type of person who have that kind of relationship with a lot of people. Because if you get me here, in my mind, the body follows. So it's not a lot of people who can stimulate here. So with that, you can look at that a number of ways. I'm not a person that I look at the relationship, I look at the dynamic and the connection that I have with someone, and that determines what we are going to do and the level in which we are going to do it, the intensity in which will be put in that, the intimacy and the romance that goes into this situation. It's based on my dynamic with them. It's not based on how long I know them. It's not based on, it's not based on any of that. It's based on the chemistry, how well I like them, how much we're vibing together. So I'm just really glad that I think because Beyonce has come out with these songs that are liberating women, maybe we'll have more women to be honest and open about who they are. I've heard so many times that, men want women to be hoes in the bedroom and ladies in the street. Well, if you come from church like I do, there was a certain image that you had to portray. You had to present yourself as a woman at all times. Ladies are to be seen and not heard. The list just goes on and on and on. And I'm sharing this because we are multifaceted women and species. Like, there are multiple sides to us. And we don't have to be scared or leery or apprehensive. We can free that. If you're with someone and you're comfortable with that person and you love them enough to do some exploration and some experimenting, behind closed doors, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with openly talking about sex? Stop giving our children and other people the perception that you need to be mainstream and boring, behind closed doors. Ain't no fun in that. It ain't fun. It's not fun. And I'm just kidding. It's not fun. I was talking to one of my friends the other day and I called her Hummingbird, and I was like, I'm so tired of these hoes acting like, first ladies and stuff. Like, turn up And I mean that, like I'm using it loosely and for humor, but the truth is we have to be willing to explore, because the things that I liked at 20 and 30, I don't like anymore. I'm open to trying some new things, even things that I haven't done before. I'm like, I might be able to do that. I might. So being open to possibilities and what ifs and unknowns. Yes, you can have boundaries, but you don't know what you like if you haven't tried it, if you haven't been exposed to it. You just don't know. So with all of that, I'm just really glad that Beyonce has come out with these songs, and it really, allows people to be more open, with themselves, be more honest with themselves. I feel like we need, like, the masses and for celebrities to make things okay for us, in order for us to be okay with who we are. For me, I've always been a weirdo. I'm okay being a weirdo. Whatever it is, I want to do whatever floats my boat. That's what I'm doing. You can call me whatever you want to, but as the church people say, they talked about Jesus, and I'm no different or no better, so I don't care. So whoever has negative commentary about my videos or about this video in particular, just know that I'm living my best life, and I challenge you to live your best life. If it's something you want to do, grant yourself the permission to do it. You made one choice and you decided not to at one particular time. Well, maybe circle back, double back, and go back and visit some things that, I don't know, may be appealing to you right now. Consider spicing up, your sex life. Consider doing some things that you haven't done. Consider asking, your partner, do I still do it for you? Are you satisfied with me? Do I still turn you on? Is there something you want to try and experiment with? How can I be a better partner for you? How can I tune up for you? Because that's a real thing. See, the reason, and I'm going to say this, the reason side chicks are winning right now is because side chicks don't have this whole what they can't do, and they don't have I'm that's too unladylike for me, or I'm too good to do certain things. No, they understand the assignment, and the assignment is please him, keep him happy and satisfied, and then send him on home. So yeah, side chicks is winning right now. They are. But yeah, if you haven't already, check out the Beyonce Renaissance album. She has a song on there called Cuff. She has a song on there called Church Girls. She has a song on there called Thick. And I feel like all of them, gives a very sexual presence. But it's very liberating to hear that a celebrity can be open and honest about the things that she do, wanting to be intimate, wanting to make somebody toes curl up, wanting to, please him and satisfy him. See, it's the Virgo in her, because I'm a Virgo. So I understand being a pleaser. I understand wanting someone to be gratified, like totally, that all you can think about is that Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it is. But, yeah, challenge yourself sexually, and you will start to see that once you start to open up sexually, you will become fluid in other areas as well. It's a fun place to be. It's a fun place to live and exist and explore. So be open to that. And until my next video, elevators, have a good one.